This is a review of the Shinko 216MX fat tire. I already made a detailed video describing the block size, etc., and comparing it to the GoldenTyre 216AA. So I'm not going to go into much detail about the design of the tire or weight, but I've been using it for about 8 months now, and I think this is my 4th one. So I'm going to share my likes and dislikes about the tire. The first thing I like is the size. It complements the rear tire, and I've been using 120/118s, and they're quite tall tires, so the front fat tire with a taller size than normal balances the rear tire very well. Also, due to the extra height, it provides a good cushion when riding over rocks and roots. I typically use 11 psi, which provides enough cushion to stop pinch flats. I found it to be very puncture resistant. I've actually only had one puncture with them, and I've used 3 of them now. And that one puncture was due to riding over a tree and a sharp bit of a branch poked through the tire. Other than that, I've had no problems at all. Regarding tire wear, you can see a used tire here. I've used this over 10 days of riding, and that, full day rides on all sorts of terrain, including some road. And it's worn pretty well. You can see on the braking side, it's a little rounded, but in the middle and on the other edge, it's still got quite a bit of tread. I typically replace the tire when it's about this worn. One point I should make is that the side knobs do tend to tear. You can see this one's very torn and others starting to tear. For me, it's not a huge issue because I typically replace the tire anyway when it's about this worn. But if you're used to wearing the tire right down, that could be an issue for you. I found the 216MX fat tire to grip well in all conditions, including roots, rocks, hard pack and mud, even when turning hard. It's very predictable tire and doesn't break away quickly. Also, the braking is very good. I've only used this tire on my 250XC 2-stroke, which is a fairly light bike, but some of my friends also use them on 4-strokes, including a 500EXC, and they report that it works equally well on those bikes. So in summary, the Shinko 216MX fat tire provides an excellent level of grip in all off-road conditions. It's good value for money, and really the only negative thing I've found is the side knobs tend to tear towards the end of the life of the tire, so it's a good idea to keep an eye on that. But other than that, I can highly recommend it to anyone looking for a high performance off-road tire.